Hi folks, this time I'm going to talk to you about something called toddler masturbation. It's not very common, but I used to do it. And just in case we have some doofies out there, I wasn't interfering with any toddlers. As a toddler myself, I used to entertain myself, let's just call it that. My way of doing it was I would find corners of furniture, sofas, desks, bathtubs, any corner I came across. I most probably had relationships with those corners. That's a Dave Chappelle bit, but
relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Anyway, but it's not something to be embarrassed about. It's something to educate your child about once they get of age. Now, I used to do it until I got circumcised at 13, and then I had my first wet dream. But my toddler masturbation, I used to call it tickling or kitimini, which is Gujarati fun name for tickling anyway. And that's how I used to feel when I reached that point of fruition. If your child is doing it and you can't talk to them yet, distract them. TV. I know people are embarrassed about this or they don't want to talk about it. I think it's very important to talk to whoever is caring for the child also. And similarly, I used to just balance my crotch on corners and just think about, it was strange because before I just needed to kiss the table or whatever was in front of me, just move my lips around, whatever it was. And then one of these days when I was driving down Globe Roundabout, I remember my little friend there was getting very excited when I thought about women or when I saw magazines. That time I didn't know about penetrative goings on. So I used to just get excited about ankles, a little bit of flesh, a little bit of elbow and shoulders and things. So that's what used to entertain me in the magazines. And being from Kenya, we had a lot of Kenyan magazines where the Maasai ladies and everything would be on full show. So those were the things that used to get me going. Please share your stories. Please share how you have managed this kind of thing happening, if it's happened in your life itself or if you've seen children, because it can be managed things, and mostly you just need to burn their energy up in more constructive ways. You can't stop them fully. Nobody else had this. I only shared this with my besties who, when I was a child, was my grandparents, my mom. Later on in primary school, I shared it with some friends. Surprisingly, they weren't judgmental, but it feels kind of strange because I was like, look, this is what happens, and this is what happens to my face when I reach the point of no return. And now I'm like, I was showing these guys all this stuff. Oh well, no harm, no foul. Please share your information. This was one of 2 stories I would ever start my book with if I ever wrote a book. Oi, Chuchu. What do Papa? Open. Open.
No.
You want some water? Okay. Now I used to do it until I got circumcised. I used to do it until I got